Rain on the glass again. Nobody's calling my name. I left my phone face down, somewhere between here and okay. The coffee's gone cold, the playlist shuffled slow. I don't mind staying lost in this corner, I know. Maybe that's enough. Maybe quiet is enough. Window seat, watching the city breathe. Window seat, just me and the rain and me. The stranger shares the table, doesn't say a word. We both know this kind of silence doesn't need to be heard. Pencil on paper, shapes I'll never explain. Some days you don't need a reason, some days you just need rain. Maybe that's enough. Maybe staying is enough. Window seat, watching the city breathe. Window seat, just me and the rain and me. I'm not waiting for anyone, I'm not waiting at all. I think I just forgot how to want something more. Window seat, watching the city breathe. Window seat, just me and the rain and me. Window seat, window seat. Phone says 11, deadline I keep pushing back. The barista knows my order without me having to ask. Neon bleeds on the window, I'm somewhere in between. Too tired to go home, too awake to dream. 3 a.m. cafe, I'm still here, still okay. 3 a.m. cafe, this is where I stay. This is where I stay. This is where I stay. My cursor keeps blinking, like it's asking what's next. I open a new tab, close it like a rest. Some songs hit different when no one else is around. I turn it up a little just to drown in the sound. 3 a.m. cafe, I'm still here, still okay. 3 a.m. cafe, this is where I stay. I don't need saving, I just need tonight. Little more coffee, little less light. 3 a.m. cafe, I'm still here, still okay. 3 a.m. cafe, this is where I stay. This is where I stay. Put my myself a glass of red. This table's mine tonight. No one's asking where I've been. No one's asking if I'm right. I used to edit every feeling before I let it show. Now I let it sit beside me. Let it have a little glow. I'm not lonely, I'm just mine tonight. Nobody's girl, no, nobody's plan. Nobody's waiting up, nobody can. I'm nobody's girl, and that's the whole thing. Nobody's girl feels like everything. No, 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 feels like everything. Nobody's girl. The couple at the corner booth keeps touching at the hands. I don't want what they've got, I just want to understand what it means to want someone without losing what I am. I've tried giving pieces away, ran out of telegrams. I'm not empty, I'm just full of me tonight. Nobody's girl, yeah, no, nobody's plan. Nobody's plan, nobody's waiting up, nobody can. I'm nobody's girl, and that's the whole thing. Nobody's girl feels like everything. This isn't sad. This is the other side of sad, where everything is still, and somehow that feels good. Nobody's girl. Nobody's girl feels like everything. I could get off anywhere. No one's keeping score. I've been riding this line since some time before. The ads on the ceiling promise something new. I turn to the window and only see you, not you. Just the shape of you that lives in quiet things. Slow dissolve, slow dissolve. I'm melting into the night. Slow dissolve, slow dissolve. I'll be fine by the light. By the light. Someone's asleep beside me, head against the glass. I used to rush everywhere, now I let things pass. My bag's getting lighter, or maybe I am learning how to carry less, learning how I can. Slow dissolve, slow dissolve to everything you've known. Some just dissolve and leave you more whole. April came like nothing happened, like winter didn't stay this long. I opened all the windows, couldn't find a better song. The static from the radio, the one I never fixed. Some signals travel cleaner when they're broken at the mix. I'm not sad, just tuned to something low. April static, something in the frequency. April static, almost feels like you and me. You and me. The cherry blossoms peaked last week, I missed them by a day. Some things are just more beautiful when they're already on their way. I took a photo of the branches, bare again so soon. Everything that blooms this quick must know something I don't. I'm not chasing, just receiving what comes slow. April static, something in the frequency. April static, almost feels like you and me. Static, almost feels like you. Static, it isn't silence, it's just sound with no direction. Maybe I've been static in the best kind of way. In the best kind of way. April static. April static. Almost feels like you. You left the light on in the room I used to use. I saw it from the sidewalk, didn't know what to do. Stood there for a minute, bag still on my shoulder. The night was doing that thing where everything feels older. Funny how a small thing can stop you in the cold. The light was just a habit, but it held me like it knows. I wasn't gonna stop, I wasn't gonna look up, but something in me already knew before I even did. You left the light on, you didn't have to. You left the light on and I walked into you. The window hasn't changed, same curtain, different hand. Someone else is living there, I think I understand. They probably don't know what that room held once. A girl who stayed up drawing until she lost her months. I used to leave my shoes by the third step from the door, and I'd hear you moving quietly, not to wake the floor. I don't want inside, I don't want it back. I just wanna feel that somebody knew I'd come back. You left the light on, you didn't have to. You left the light on and I walked into you. There's a version of me that never left that room, that stayed and learned the pattern of the water through the flume. That version isn't better, she just chose the easier door. I chose the longer hallway, I'm still not sure what for. I've lived in 7 places since I left that street. None of them had that light yellow low complete. I bought a lamp like it once from a market stall downtown. It wasn't quite the same thing. I gave it to a friend, eventually. Some things you can't recreate. You can only remember the way it felt to be seen by something that's small. You left the light on. You didn't have to. You left the light on and I walked into you. You left the light on, maybe out of habit. You left the light on and I felt it like I always did. I think about the people who keep lights on for no reason, just because the dark feels too decided. I wanna be that kind of person who leaves something on for whoever might be passing, who might need a reason to stop. I wanna leave the light on, even when I'm gone. I wanna leave the light on, even when I'm gone. I circled back last winter and the light was off this time. New people, different rhythm, different reason, different mind. And I felt it for a second, something small and strange. Not grief exactly, just the shape that grief leaves behind. Like a warm cup after the tea is gone. Like a song you half remember but can't place the words to. You left the light on. You didn't have to. You left the light on and I walked into you. I still look up every time I pass a window with a light on. Tea, no sugar, window half open. Whatever comes in, I'm not closing. The book I started twice is open to the page where I always fall asleep at the same turning age. A pencil on the sill, I don't remember placing. The afternoon came in without me chasing. Nothing needs to happen, nothing needs to change. I think I'm finally learning how to like the plain. Tea, no sugar, slow and plain. Tea, no sugar, not everything needs to be more than this. The kettle did its thing, I wasn't watching. Came back to find it done like it knew I'd lost it. Poured it in the mug, the blue one with the chip. I keep meaning to replace it, never quite commit. Some things stay because you stop deciding. The chip mug, the draft that comes through slightly. The song I keep returning to without trying. Not every crack needs to be filled, not every quiet needs to be still. Tea, no sugar, slow and plain. Tea, no sugar, not everything needs to be more than this. I used to sweeten everything, the tea, the mood, the way I talked about myself to rooms that barely listened. Now I take it as it comes, a little bitter at the end. That's just what tea does. That's just what most things do. My plant grew 2 new leaves, I noticed yesterday. I said congratulations out loud to no one. Watered it a little extra like a small reward. I think that's the most I've celebrated anything in weeks. And it felt like enough. It really did. Small things keep arriving when you get out of the way. I've been practicing getting out of the way. Tea, no sugar, slow and plain. Tea, no sugar, not everything needs to be more than this. I remember when I couldn't sit like this without reaching for something. Phone plans, a reason to be somewhere else. I remember thinking stillness was something you had to earn after enough movement. Now I think maybe it was always here, waiting on the windowsill, like a mug I forgot about, still warm somehow. There's a version of productivity that looks like nothing from the outside. Sitting with your tea, watching the light change, deciding not to fix the draft in the window, letting the book stay open to that page, like a bookmark you placed for your future self, who needed to begin exactly there. The tea is lukewarm now. I don't mind. I kept forgetting to drink it while I was just being here. That counts too. I think that counts. Some afternoons you don't do anything, and somehow that's the thing you needed most. Tea, no sugar, slow and plain. Tea, no sugar, not everything needs to be more than this. Tea, no sugar, window half light. Tea, no sugar, I think I'm doing alright. Rearrange the shelf again, just to feel something move. The afternoon agreed and shifted too. Nothing left to fix, nothing left to prove. Just me and the draft, and the chipped blue mug, and the song that keeps coming back. Tea, no sugar. That's it. That's the whole thing. Tea, no sugar. That's it. That's the whole thing. Past midnight, the city starts to sound like itself. All the polished hours done, just what's left. Taxi through the tunnel, lights strip overhead. I press my face to glass for something she said. The city exhales when no one's performing. City exhale, city exhale. Real now, still now. City exhale, city exhale. I'm in the real now. Feel now. The driver doesn't ask, I don't explain. We've both been somewhere heavy and found our way to plane. A bodega still lit up, fruit stacked outside. There's something about a place that stays open all night. I exhale too when no one's looking. City exhale, city exhale. City exhale, city exhale. You held the door open longer than you had to. I counted 3 seconds standing inside you. The hallway smelled like winter and something almost said. I adjusted my jacket, walked out instead. Almost stayed, almost turned around, almost let the word out before it hit the ground. Almost stayed, almost stayed. I think about that door more than makes sense. A 3-second decision with months of consequence. You texted something simple, I typed and didn't send. Some things stay, almost started all the way to the end. I don't regret leaving, I regret the timing. I don't miss what we were, I miss the almost. Almost stayed, almost stayed, almost, almost stayed, almost stayed. Stayed, almost stayed, almost. If you made it here, you made it through the whole thing. That means something. I don't know what exactly, but something. The night did what nights do. It held you for a while. Tomorrow has a shape you recognize by light. Good night, slow night. You were here the whole time. Good night, slow night. That's enough, that was enough. I'll close my laptop now, the fan goes quiet. The city doesn't stop, but I can't let it. Some songs are just a place to rest your thoughts. This one was for you, whoever you are. Good night, slow night. You were here slow.